What is causing this anti-Semitism and what's the solution? We spoke with a rabbi and the managing director of the Coalition for Jewish Values, who traces the history of anti-Semitism and what it has to do with buzzwords like intersectionality. As the Israel-Hamas war continues, we're seeing a wave of anti-Semitism around the world. We had this mob at the Russian airport, universities here in America. Why are we seeing American universities tolerating anti-Semitism?
Well, the problem is that the woke left has decided that anti-Semitism is part of their intersectional agenda, and university administrators are taking entirely too casual an approach. It used to be that American education meant education in character, values, and morals as well. It's not enough that the universities have abdicated. Now they're actually working against values, and that's obviously very harmful.
And a student at Cornell was arrested in connection with anti-Semitism on the campus. How are Jewish students in America feeling? Where can they go if they don't feel safe here?
Well, that's obviously the big problem. What the anti-Israel advocates don't realize is that every time something like that happens on an American campus, people move to Israel. That Israel is the one place where Jews feel that the government will absolutely protect them no matter what happens. Over here, sadly, you're seeing the opposite happening. What's going on? It's not just Cornell, obviously. Today or yesterday, a Jewish student at Harvard was surrounded by people yelling, shame, shame, shame. What they don't realize is they were doing exactly what the Nazis did in 1933.
And following the war and the amount of hostages being held, we're seeing video of people tearing down the posters of those who are held hostage. What's your understanding of the motivation here?
It's Joseph Goebbels and the big lie. To put it simply, they don't want to confront the reality. They want to lie about the situation. They want to claim that Israel is the one committing genocide when they're facing a genocidal enemy. They do not want to face the reality of these hostages, and the hostages have to be released. Oh, no, all of a sudden they're calling for a humanitarian ceasefire. There was a humanitarian ceasefire on October 6th. Hamas declared war in a truly horrific way, and the only way for there to be any progress towards world peace is for Hamas as a terror organization to be completely eradicated. But the left doesn't want to hear that.
And expanding on that last part, what is the solution here? Is it awareness, our education system? What is it?
Well, obviously, those who favor sanity. I mean, these folks on campuses, they are obviously a small minority, but because they're being very loud, they're being very vocal, university administrators are being cowed. There has to be pushback. There has to be pushback from Congress. There has to be pushback from students who value decency. There has to be pushback from faculty. We're already seeing donors say, no, we're not going to be giving you any more money until your university comes into line. The problem is that these universities are sitting on such large endowments that a lot of them don't really care yet. Hopefully that will soon change.